in the immediate aftermath, your first NFL start?
It'll be good to look at it right now. It's real fresh and new. Felt really good to get out there. I felt like we played really hard, and I'm really proud of how we played. I wish we could have, finished it off, but it was awesome just getting out there.
Thank you, Mia. We'll go to Mike Duraco, and then we'll go over to Hayes.
Getting in that 2-minute situation there at the end of the game with kind of the game on the line, did you feel really comfortable walking into that for someone who hadn't played in the game in almost a year? And how do you feel that whole drive went?
I felt really comfortable. I felt confident. We talked on the sideline before we came out and just told them, like, hey, just do your job. If all 11 of us just do our part on every play, we don't have to press. We don't have to go super fast. Just do your job, and we'll drive it downfield. And we did. I thought the guys did really well. I felt good. I felt comfortable. Yeah.
Did you feel at any point in the game a little bit starstruck, overwhelmed, or anything? Was the moment ever a little bit of just in the face a bit, or no? Were you pretty much calm and confident the whole week or the whole day?
No, yeah, I would say I was like more nervous for like my first practice this week. I just wanted to come out and have it run smooth. Once I got out on the field, it's football. It's the same 100-yard field that I've always played on, and we repped it all week. All the plays and stuff. So I felt confident. I felt comfortable. I never felt overwhelmed with the moment.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Mike. We'll go to Hayes, and then we'll go to Gene Fournette.
Hey, Jake, what was your comfort level with the touchdown pass to DJ? Did you see him right away? And how much did that help you in terms of getting your feet wet into the game to hit a play like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it helped a lot. It was awesome. It was a play we've been working on this week, and DJ did a great job. We beat him pretty bad, and I just had to give him a good ball that he could run through and go make a play, and he finished it off. And I was really excited. It was awesome.
Did you feel like you had any game rust? It's been, about a calendar year since you played in like a live action football game, and how did you feel like that went for you in terms of being able to perform at the level you did?
Yeah, I felt good. I didn't feel too rusty. Like I said, I treated every practice this week like a game. I felt like I needed to go out there and show that practice could run smoothly. With me in there, and there wasn't going to be any sort of drop off or anything. So by the time we got out there on the field, I would be comfortable and ready to go.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Hayes. We'll go to Gene Fournette and then John Shipley. Gene, I believe you're muted.
Can you hear me, Jake?
Yep. We hear you.
Okay. Could you just talk about your 13-yard touchdown scramble? A lot of people would say that being athletic is not your great strength, but you certainly showed that on that particular play.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's my strength, but I think it's something I can do that, not a lot of people think I can, because I'm a bigger guy, but, I've ran the ball before, and it's not something I choose to do, but when the opportunity arises, I'm going to try to go out and make a play with my feet, and, I was able to do that, and it was fun. It was pretty cool to have that play.
Okay. As a follow-up, could you talk about the 2-point pass? Was there some obstruction in terms of trying to get that ball to DJ? Because obviously the ball didn't go land where you wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a bad ball. Really no other excuse for it. DJ's our guy. We're going to try to get the ball to our playmakers and let them win us a game. And I didn't give him a shot. And so that's something that I'll have to keep working on. And, we'll come back and we'll get it right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Gene. We'll go to John Shipley and then Mark Long.
Hey, Jake, what kind of advice did Gardner and Mike have for you today, whether it was during the game or after the game?
I mean, Gardner and Mike are awesome. They've been really great mentors for me this whole time. And today, every time I came off the field, they had something to say to me, something to help me out. Whether it was a blitz they were bringing or the type of coverage they were running, they were really helpful. I haven't talked to them after the game, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure they'll text or call because that's the kind of guys that they are. They really look out for me, and I'm really appreciative of them.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you, John. We'll go to Mark Long and then AJ McCord.
Hey, Jake, back to your Barry Sanders-like run. what was more impressive, or what will you remember more, the stiff arm or the spin move?
Probably the stiff arm. I think the spin move, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just trying to trying to make something happen. So probably the stiff arm.
Thank you, Mark. We'll go to AJ McCord and then John Reed.
Hey, Jake. So I know you said you were more nervous for the first practice after you got named starter, but did you have a moment today after everything you went through at Oregon State, the transfer, the injury, where you just soaked it all in and realized a dream accomplished to some extent?
For sure. Yeah, I think before the game, just going through warmups, and I looked up, and my brothers were sitting there in the first row, and we're waving and all excited, and it was just like, man, this is a really cool moment, a really cool opportunity, and something I've always worked for, and yeah, it took a second to appreciate it. I think that's important.
Thank you.
Thank you, AJ. We'll go to John Reed and then we'll wrap with Cassidy Hill.
I'm curious, how many family members do you have to come to this game today?
Could you say that again? I can't really hear you.
I wanted how many family members did you have to come to the game today?
Oh man, I think it's around 30. I think it might be 29, but I think I have family. Every family member I have pretty much is here. A couple of my really good friends made the trip down, trying to surprise me, but I found out. But yeah, a ton of great support. I got an awesome system, that supports me, and this just shows it. I'm as far away from home as I could be, and they dropped everything on the drop of a hat to come support me, and so I couldn't be more grateful for my family.
Could you say who came the furthest? I mean, who traveled the furthest?
They all did. They're all up north of Seattle, Washington, so you can't get much further. I think South Florida is about the only further place you could go.
Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, John. We'll wrap with Cassidy Hill.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Any farther, you're in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Do you think you did enough this week and today to earn serious consideration to be the quarterback moving forward?
That's not really my decision. I think I'm going to do everything that I can to put this team in a position to win, and I think Gardner and Mike are going to do the same thing. We all prepare really, really hard every single week, regardless of who the guy is going to be out there taking snaps on Sunday. We're all preparing that way and helping each other be the best we can be. So I'm not sure. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll watch it, and we'll keep working and supporting each other.
And then just a quick follow-up, you said you were more nervous for the first practice. What did you and your teammates do to sort of get that comfortability in a very short amount of time?
Yeah, I think you just got to go out and rep it. Get out there with the guys and get a feel for one another. And throughout the week, if we missed a pass, we'd run it back. We'd get it after practice. We'd try to hit it and make sure that we felt confident going into it. And I think DJ is the perfect example. That first touchdown pass, we repped it 2 or 3 times this week, and we missed them every time. And come out today, and because we repped it and had a good feel for each other, we hit it and we're able to capitalize.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jake.
All right. Thanks, guys.